Morning children. So today we will solve exercise 2.4 fifth question. Okay, so fifth question is D, E and F are respectively the midpoints of sides AB, BC and CA of triangle ABC. Find the ratio of the areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. Okay, so you have to draw these two triangles DEF and ABC in such a way that DEF are midpoints of sides AB, BC and CA. Okay, so firstly I have drawn a triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, D, E and F are midpoints they have given of AB, BC and CA. Okay, you have to find the ratio of the areas of triangle DEF and ABC ratio areas you have to find. Okay, so children, you have to understand whenever they have in the question it is related to the areas, you have to use the theorem of areas of similar triangles. That is, the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. Okay, so always when it is area comes in the question, you have to use the that theorem. Okay, so firstly, to use this theorem we have to prove that their area the triangles are similar. Okay, so that theorem we can apply only in the similar triangle. So firstly we have to prove that triangle DEF and triangle ABC are similar to each other, children. Okay, so firstly how to prove that DEF and triangle ABC are similar to each other. So this we will prove by using the midpoint theorem, children. Okay, so according to the midpoint theorem we know, now here D and E are the midpoints of sides AB and AC. Okay, so we'll write D and E are midpoints of sides AB and AC. So according to the midpoint theorem we have learnt in 9th standard, when a line is drawn to the midpoint of the two sides, then it is parallel to the third side and half of the third side. Okay children, so we can write DE is parallel to BC and DE is equals to half of BC. Okay, so this is by midpoint theorem. Okay, you have to write the reason, midpoint theorem. Okay, so when now DE is parallel to BC, we have DE parallel to BF also. DE is parallel to whole line BC means DE is also parallel to BF. Okay, so let's keep this as equation 1. So to prove that the triangle DEF is similar to triangle ABC, we need to prove any one criteria for similarity. Okay, so we will prove by AA similarity here. Okay, so to prove AA similarity, that is two angles are equal, we are proving that DECF is a parallelogram first. Okay, now DE is parallel to BF. Okay, and DEF parallel to BF, we can also prove DB is parallel to EF. Okay, now we can write E and F. E and F are midpoints E and F are midpoints of sides AC and BC. Okay, so therefore we can write E and F we have taken. Okay, so E and F are midpoints of sides AC and BC, therefore EF is parallel to AB and EF is equals to half of AB, again by midpoint theorem. Okay, okay, again by midpoint theorem. So now when EF is parallel to AB, EF will also be parallel to DB. EF will also be parallel. This implies EF is also parallel to BD. Okay, let this be equation 2. Now see, in equation 1 we got DE is parallel to BF. In equation 2 we got EF is parallel to BD. Okay, so therefore from 1 and 2, DEFB is a parallelogram. Yes, when the opposite sides are parallel, the given quadrilateral becomes a parallelogram. Now when it is a parallelogram, we know the property of a parallelogram. The property of a parallelogram is that the opposite angles are equal. Okay, so now DEFB is a parallelogram we have proved. So this angle DEF will be equal to angle B. Yes, opposite sides are equal in a parallelogram. Now DEF is nothing but the angle of triangle DEF, and this angle is nothing but this angle of triangle ABC. So one angle we got equal. Now let's prove another angle equal. So for proving another angle equal, we will prove that DECF is a parallelogram. Okay, so similarly now here we can prove DECF is a parallelogram. Okay, now no need to prove it once again. All these steps we will write. Similarly we can prove DECF is a parallelogram. Okay, the same steps you have to follow. To prove that DECF is a parallelogram, you have to prove DF is parallel to EC. Okay, and DE is parallel to FC. Okay, so DE is these two, if you prove, DECF will become a parallelogram. Now when DECF becomes a parallelogram, this angle C of triangle ABC will become equal to angle D of triangle EDF, because opposite angles are equal in a parallelogram. Okay, so write DEFB is a parallelogram. Similarly we can prove DECF is a parallelogram. Therefore we will get angle DEF is equals to angle ABC and angle EDF is equals to angle ACB. Okay, so now you can write in triangle ABC and triangle DEF, angle DEF is equals to angle ABC and angle EDF is equals to angle ACB. Okay, these two angles are equal. We have proved here. These two angles are equal in triangle ABC and DEF. Okay, so first when you have written ABC, write ACB angle and then write angle EDF, children. Okay, here also ABC you write here and then write DEF. Okay, children. So now therefore triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF by AA similarity. Two angles are equal, we have proved. So by AA similarity, the two triangles will be similar to each other. Now when two triangles are similar to each other, the area of ABC upon the area of DEF will be equal to the square of their ratio of the square of their corresponding sides. So we will take the sides. DE corresponds to BC. That is, now firstly we have written ABC, so take the side of ABC triangle. That is BC. BC corresponds to DE of triangle DEF whole raised to square. Yes, when two triangles are similar, the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. Okay, now we have to find the ratio of area of DEF is to area of ABC. Okay, children, DEF first and then ABC. So we'll interchange here also. Area of DEF upon area of ABC. So here also interchange DE first, DF, DE, ABC triangle, BC is the side corresponding. Okay, so now we know DE is equals to half of BC. Yes, by midpoint theorem we have written here. So in place of DE I can substitute half of BC. Okay. Now write area of DEF upon area of ABC is equals to, in place of DE I will substitute half of BC upon BC whole raised to square right here, because DE is equals to half of BC. Okay. So now BC will get cancelled. 1 by 2 upon 1 is nothing but 1 by 2 whole raised to square, and 1 by 2 whole raised to square is nothing but 1 by 4 children. Okay. So this is nothing but area of DEF upon area of ABC. Okay. So that is the ratio of area of triangle DEF is to area of triangle ABC is equals to 1:4 children. Okay. So we got the ratio of the areas of two triangles. Now children, let's see the sixth question. So the sixth question is, prove that the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding medians. Okay. The ratio of the areas of two similar triangles ABC and DEF are the two similar triangles here, and AM and DN are medians here. And you have to prove the ratio of the areas of these two similar triangles, that is ABC and DEF, is equals to AM square by DN square. Yes, the square of the medians. The areas of two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the square of their corresponding sides. We already have learnt in the theorem. Now here we have to prove that the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is also equals to the square of their medians. Okay, the ratio of the squares of their medians. Okay, so now to prove this, firstly we know that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Okay, this is given. So now when two triangles are similar, we know that by the theorems, ratio of area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle DEF is equals to the square of their corresponding sides. So we will take one side, AB upon DE whole raised to square. Okay, let this be equation 1. Okay, so now in this question we have to prove this is same ABC upon DEF, but instead of AB upon DE we want AM upon DN. Okay, we have to replace AB upon DE by AM by DN. So how can we do this? Okay, so to do this, we also know that now when two triangles are similar, the ratio of the areas will be equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides, and also when two triangles are similar, the ratio of all the three corresponding sides will be equal. That is AB upon DE will be equal to BC upon EF will be equal to AC upon DF. Okay children. Now in place of this AB by DE we have here, in place of BC by EF now. BC and EF, we know that AM and DN are medians. So M will be the midpoint and N also will be the midpoint. So in place of AB by DE will write as it is. In place of BC, I can write twice of BM because M is midpoint. So I can write twice of BM upon EF. N is the midpoint. So I can write twice of EN. Okay, you can write here because M and N are midpoint. Okay. Now children, we will get AB by DE, 2 will get cancelled. You will get BM by EN. Okay, we got now BM by EN. AB by DE is equals to BM by EN. Okay, now we will prove that these two triangles are similar children. That is ABM is similar to triangle DEN. Okay, so when these two triangles will be similar, there again we can write the ratio of these three corresponding sides will be equal, and then we can replace AB by DE with AM by DN. Okay, So now here we got AB by D is equals to BM by EN, and also angle B is equals to angle E, isn't it? Angle B is equals to angle E. Why? Because triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. When triangles are similar, their corresponding angles will also be equal. So therefore, now in triangle, so AB by DE is equals to BM by EN, and angle B is equals to angle E. So these two corresponding sides are proportional and the included angle is equal. Okay, so therefore by SAS criteria, triangle ABM will be similar to triangle DEN, children. Okay. Now, when these two triangles are similar, the ratio of their sides will also be equal. So, we will take AB by DE is equals to AM by DN. Only these two we will take. Okay, because we require to substitute in place of AB by DE, AM by DN. Okay, so we have proved these two triangles similar so that we can write this ratio and substitute. Okay, so this write it as equation 2. Okay, so now from 1 and 2, area of ABC upon area of DEF will be equal to, now we know this is AB by DE whole raised to square. This was equation 1. Now we know that AB by DE is equals to AM by DN. So we can substitute in place of AB by DE, DE is AM by DN whole raised to square. So this is what to be proved. Okay, children. So in this way we complete the proof of this question number 6. Now coming to the 7th question. The 7th question is, prove that the area of an equilateral triangle described on one side of a square is equal to half the area of the equilateral triangle described on one of its diagonals. Okay. So a square is there. ABCD is a square. They have given, and an equilateral triangle is drawn on one side of a square. So on the side BC, I have drawn an equilateral triangle BQC. And also there is an equilateral triangle on one of its diagonals. Equilateral triangle described on one of its diagonals. So AC is the diagonal, and on this diagonal there is another equilateral triangle APC. I have named it as APC. So you have two equilateral triangles APC and BQC. One on side BC and one on diagonal BC. And ABCD is a square. So these are the given things. You have to prove that now area of BQC, area of the triangle BQC is equals to half the area of APC. Okay. Yes, children. Now to prove this, firstly we must know that two equilateral triangles are there. Okay, BQC and APC. Now we have learned in the beginning of this triangle chapter that two equilateral triangles are always similar to each other, because in an equilateral triangle all the three angles are equal to 60 degree. So therefore any equilateral triangle, all the three corresponding angles will be equal to 60 degrees. So therefore an equilateral triangles are always similar to each other. Okay, so therefore we can write, firstly write all equilateral triangles are similar. Okay, so therefore triangle APC will be similar to triangle BQC. Now when the triangles are similar, the ratio of the areas of the two triangles will be equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. So we will take AC and APC triangle, we will take the base AC upon BQC triangle base BC whole raised to square. Okay, this is by the theorem. Now the length of the diagonal in a square, okay, the length of the diagonal in a square will be always equal to root 2 into side. Length of diagonal, the length of diagonal of a square is always equals to root 2 into side using Pythagoras theorem, children. This is a formula to find the length of the diagonal in a square. Root 2 into side, always it is. Okay, so we can write diagonal here is nothing but AC is the diagonal. So AC is equals to root 2 into side. Side we will take it as BC. That is root 2 BC. AC is equals to root 2 BC. Okay, so now this take as equation 1 and this as equation 2. Now substitute the value of AC as root 2 BC in 1. Substitute AC is equals to root 2 BC in 1. Okay, so when you substitute, you will get area of APC upon area of BQC is equals to AC by BC is the first equation. So in place of AC, write root 2 BC upon BC whole raised to square. So BC will get cancelled. You will get root 2 whole raised to square. So root 2 whole raised to square is nothing but root 2 into root 2. That is 2. Okay. So now we got here area of APC upon area of BQC is equals to 2. We have to prove BQC is equals to half of area APC. Okay. So now BQC, you can write area of APC is equals to twice the area of BQC. BQC on the other side. Now BQC is equals to half. So 2 take on the other side. You will get 2 if you take on the other side. It will become reciprocal. Half. Okay. So this is nothing but area of BQC is equals to half the area of APC. Okay. So this is the proof, children. Now coming to the 8th question. ABC and BDE are two equilateral triangles such that D is the midpoint of BC. Ratio of the areas of triangles ABC and BDE is. So they have given you the 4 options here. You have to choose the correct option here by solving the question. Okay, so now they have given here ABC. ABC, you have to draw the figure. ABC and BDE are two equilateral triangles. Okay, ABC and BDE are two equilateral triangles and D is the midpoint of BC they have given. You have to find the ratio of the areas of triangle ABC and BDE, children. Okay, so again we know that here triangle ABC and triangle BDE are equilateral triangles. Okay, so I have told you equilateral triangles are always similar. Okay, so right, therefore triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDE. Now when triangles are similar, the area of ABC upon the area of triangle BDE will be equal to the square of their corresponding sides. So we will take here ABC side we'll take. So we will take ABC, BC side we will take. BC corresponds to, in triangle BDE it corresponds to BD whole raised to square. Okay, so now let this be equation 1. Now we know that D is midpoint. Okay, D is midpoint of BC. Okay, children, D is midpoint of BC. So we can write BC is equals to twice of BD. Okay, let this be equation 2. So substitute 2 in 1. Okay, so we will get area of ABC upon area of BDE is equals to BC is twice of BD. Okay, in place of BC I have substituted twice of BD and denominator is BD itself whole raised to square. So BD will get cancelled. So you will get 2 by 1 whole raised to square, that is 4 by 1. Yes, so we got the ratio of ABC upon BDE as 4:1, children. So the correct option is C, 4:1. Okay, children, now coming to the last question of the exercise, ninth one. The question is again multiple choice it is. You have to choose the correct option. The question is sides of two similar triangles are in the ratio 4:9. Areas of these similar triangles are in the ratio. Okay, so ratio of the similar sides of two similar triangles are in the ratio 4:9 is given. The ratio of the sides is given. You have to find the ratio of their areas. Okay, children. So the ratio of sides is given as, ratio of the sides of two similar triangles is given as 4 by 9 or 4:9. Okay, now you have to find the areas of these two triangles are in the ratio. Okay, so ratio of sides is given, so we know triangles are similar is also given. So the ratio of the areas of triangle 1 upon the ratio of the area of the triangle 1 upon the area of the triangle 2 will be equal to the square of their ratio of the square of their corresponding sides, that is 4 by 9 whole raised to square. Ratio of sides is given as 4 by 9, so substitute 4 by 9, children, here. Okay, so 4 by 9 whole raised to square is nothing but 4 4s are 16, 9 9s are 81. So the ratio of the sides, the ratio of the areas of the two similar triangles is nothing but equal to 16:81. That is, the correct option is option D, children. Okay, so by this we complete the exercise 2.4. okay, so in the next video we'll start with the next topic of the chapter, triangles. Thank you, children.